pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the Tully Tiger Pledge.
I am respectful. I am responsible. I am mindful. Each day I pledge to be prepared and ready to learn, communicate effectively, show compassion for others, ask questions and take risks, actively listen and work with others. I can make each day the best day.
All right, these are our friends from Miss Melillo's class. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm here to welcome you back from spring break. I hope everyone had a very fun, relaxing week with lots of reading. I am here because there's a lot going on in the library right now, so I wanted to take this moment to again welcome you back. The next thing is to let you know that book fair starts this Friday. So we talked about doing chores over the break. I hope you have. I hope you've earned some money and you're ready to stockpile for summer reading coming up soon. So book fair again starts Friday and goes all next week. Remember, the best day to shop will be your library day. And also, if you have RSVP'd and have a special person coming to grandparents' lunch, you can do that on your day after your lunch with your special visitor. So book fair again starts Friday and all next week. The other reason I'm here, I am my favorite thing to do every year with the students here at Tully is the voting for the Bluegrass books. So I'm going to start with K2 today. 3 through 5, I'll be back on Thursday to announce. But kindergarten, first and second graders, we read over the last 2.5 months 10 nominees. And again, the reason I love this so much is not to see which book wins. It always amazes me that all 10 books usually get a vote from someone. So that makes me so happy, and it makes me realize we are all different. We like different books, and that is what makes reading so special. You never know when you're going to find your favorite book. But I'm here to announce the winners from Tully, and this, out of all the years I've been doing this is the closest race I've ever had. So I'm going to announce Tully's winners, but just because your book is not in the top 3 or 4 here, that doesn't mean it's not going to win for our state, because the race is so tight. I'm going to send these votes. I already have sent these votes to Frankfurt, and they are calculating the votes from kids across Kentucky to see what the favorite book was from kindergarten, first and second. And there's so many different reasons that kids choose these, and that's why you all told me last week with your writing why you chose the one you did, and I loved reading all of those as well. Well, let's start with third place. Now you're going to see how close these votes were. Now you see all of the books that were behind me. We see our favorite up there, but third place with 37 votes was our only nonfiction informational book in the group of 10. Usually there's way more than that, but we only had one this time. But our third place was Pizza, A Slice of History by Greg Pizzoli. And we learned some information about when pizza was started, what country. We learned about Queen Margarita and her pizza, but that was a book full of facts about pizza. So if you didn't read that one, check it out. Now, I actually had the same number of votes, so it's a tie for second place here. So again, with 38 votes, that's only one more than pizza. You have 2 books. And one of those was our folktale. The very first book we read right after winter break was The 3 Billy Goats Gruff, that folktale, which we know there's many different versions of the folktale, but the version by Mac Barnett, The 3 Billy Goats Gruff, was the second place winner. And grades 3, 4, and 5, we've been talking about these books too. So just because the kindergarten, first, and second are voting on, we all love picture books. So if you have not read the version of The 3 Billy Goats Gruff, please check that one out. And along with that one, tied with 38 votes, is The First Day of Unicorn School with Millie the donkey that was an imposter and pretending to be a unicorn, but she wasn't the only one at the first day of unicorn school. So that was tied for second place, and that was 38 votes. And in first place with 40 votes, very tight, first place was Little Red Riding Hood and the Dragon. This was kind of surprising to me. I'm glad it was but we love folktales here at Tully, and it's a fractured one. We talked about the original Little Red Riding Hood and how it's in a forest with the wolf, but this version, the setting changes to China, and instead of the wolf being the bad guy in the story, it's the dragon, and we see the hero of the story, the little girl that knows her martial arts. So some of us too that finished Juan's martial arts before like that story as well. So again, Little Red Riding Hood and the Dragon came in first, but all of these books that you've seen, the least amount of votes was 13. And so all of the books, there was several more that were very close, and every book had at least 13 votes. So beautiful. I love that we all picked different ones. So thank you for participating. I will be back to talk about grades 3, 4, and 5. But again, book fair starting, and thanks for joining me.